What's up, y'all? Welcome back to 60 Beer Reviews. Today we are checking out a beer from Hoof Brewing out of Marengo, Ohio. This is a double IPA from them called I Must Look Like a Dork. And this label art and name, both of them, just right on point for Hoof. If you're familiar with the brewery, I saw this on the shelf. Could have seen it a mile away, and I would have known this label was Hoof. So this is a double IPA brewed with cryo hops, it says, and with Citra, Mosaic, so cryo pop, and then Nelson Salvin cryo hops. 8.6% ABV. It says drink fresh at 46 degrees Fahrenheit. We are probably somewhere around there. Brewed and canned by Hoof Brewing, Marengo, Ohio. More hops than brains. This does, okay, wait, let's see. No can date on the bottom, but I do remember seeing one. Okay, yeah, it's on the label here. It says canned on December 10th, 2025. So time of recording, we are right around 3 to 3.5 weeks old. So plenty fresh. Again, just because of that label, I'm going to show it off a little bit. Like, who comes up with this shit? Insane label art, but I love them for it. So let's crack it open. This is the first beer we're reviewing from Hoof. Had a few of their beers. I think first one I remember having, right, honestly, probably one of the first triple IPAs I ever had was Key Bump from them. One of their core triple IPAs. I remember really enjoying it, but it also knocked me on my ass, if I'm being honest with y'all. So really enjoyed their stuff that I've had. And I saw this at local bottle shop in Columbus while I was up there for the holidays and decided, you know what, it's been a while since I've had any Hoof. So let's check them out. This beer, glowing, man. It's got this super light but bright glowing color to it. About a finger of bone white colored head. Really nice, just like hazy lemonade kind of color to it. I can see some carbonation bubbles in the glass. That beer looks really nice. Really, just like, when it comes to like today's hazies, it's nice to see these just like kind of somewhat old school, just Midwest hazy kind of color to it. So yeah, beer looks nice. I can tell you, as soon as I opened the can, I could smell it right away. So the hops in this, I'm excited. Check out the aroma. Ooh, yeah. Man, dude, that beer rips on the aroma. Cryopop, not something that I've had too often, but from what I remember, this is like reminding me of those beers that I've had Cryopop in. It's got this really nice bright citrus character. Super bright, a little bit of pine almost. That Nelson kind of comes through with this earthy dankness. Might be that Mosaic too. Wow, that smells so nice. I mentioned how the beer has that like hazy lemonade kind of appearance to it. I even get a little bit of like lemon citrusy note to it, kind of reminding me of lemonade. A double IPA, a little bit sweeter, so lemonade. Yeah, tons of Mosaic, just that classic like orange dank blueberry character. Very subtle white wine. That cryopop, like, it's just, I don't exactly know what I'm getting from it, but it's like I know that there's cryopop in here. A little earthy character, even a little bit of like melon. This beer, I mean, the aroma is just super complex. There's a lot going on. It smells like super hop saturated without being like too green or anything. It just smells like a killer double IPA. So let's check it out, y'all. Cheers. Mm. Oh my god. Super hop saturated. So bright. Tons and tons of citrus mixed with like honeydew. Little earthiness for sure. A little dankness in there. Not over the top though. This is really good. This is really good. Very candied also, like candied fruits. Everything I mentioned before, candied versions of those. Yeah, man, like candied citrus. I think I mentioned this a few times, but there's this um, local pizza joint to me. On their salads, they throw like candied orange zest on top of it. It's really reminding me of this, but like just think more mixed citrus instead of like just straight on orange. That Nelson comes through, just a little pop of white wine and that just like tomato vine thing going on. Very, very complex IPA. One of the more complex ones I've had in a minute. Being a double IPA, I wouldn't say it's the like thickest, like mouthfeel and body wise that I've had, but the flavor just makes up for it, man. This is really nice. Kind of what I expected from Hoof. They make some awesome beer, man. I'm telling y'all. Ohio beer. I think people are finally starting to realize Ohio makes some pretty killer craft beer. Hoof Hearted's been doing it for a minute now. So just another banger from them, man. This beer is really nice. Really, really well made double IPA. Highly recommend checking this one out. I'm gonna go 4.6 for this, man. We've had some awesome, awesome beers recently, and this is one of the better ones for sure. One of the better ones to kick off 2026. So please let me know if you guys have had this one before. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had Farted in a while. Um, so if you do, please let me know if this is like a regular release from them. If it's just a one-off thing that they've done. Not too sure, but this is really, really well made. If you like IPAs, check them out for sure. Definitely need to make it up to the brewery too. I know they have a smaller tap room in Columbus that I need to make it to, but Marengo's like half hour north of there, so definitely need to make that up in my next visit up there. So thank y'all for watching. That's all I got. I'll see you next time. Cheers.